There is a parabola in the standard coordinate plane, and any parabola equation is given by this form right here. It's called the standard form of a parabola. And what it's describing to us is a couple of characteristics that'll help us graph the shape of it. What you have right here is the vertex h comma k. So you see those values in our equation right here. They're built right into it. And we also have a focal length, p. You see that's right here. So this equation is actually going to describe all the things we need about a parabola to draw its picture. And let's take a look at what we have. Okay, so it's telling us the vertex right here. And remember what that means. This is h, and this one over here is k. And we also know p. P is negative 1/2. So the first thing I want to do is rewrite this equation using all the stuff that I just talked about. So I'm going to say y minus k, well, k is 4, squared equals 4 times p is negative 1/2, times x minus h, and h is, well, negative 6. I'm going to put that in parentheses because that's subtracting a negative. All right, so here's my new equation. And if you notice, what are the variables now? Well, it's just x and y. That's it. So now take a look at what we're told here. This is interesting. It says it passes through the coordinate 2a, comma 2. Well, what does that mean? Remember, this is an xy coordinate plane. So that is x, 2a is x, and 2 is y. So plug those into your equation. And let's see what we get. 2, the y value, minus 4 squared, equals 4 times negative 1/2 times the x value, which is 2a. Now, minus negative 6. I didn't get to this before, but when you subtract a negative, that turns it into a positive. So now we have an equation where if you look at this, all we have is a. That's the only variable, and I can solve that. It's just going to be some order of operations stuff to sort through, but this should be no problem. We didn't even actually need to know what the formula is for a parabola, like memorized. We didn't need to know how to graph it. You just need to know that when a graph passes through a certain point, what that means is you plug those x and y values into your equation. Okay? So let's go ahead and do this. This becomes negative 2 squared. Well, 4 times negative 1/2 is going to be negative 2 times 2a plus 6. Now, negative 2 squared, if you're doing this on a calculator, be careful about those parentheses. It's 4, not negative 4, and calculators can mix this up if you don't put in the parentheses correctly. I distribute that negative 2 multiplication. This becomes negative 4a minus 12. And let's just balance the equation. I'm going to add 12 to each side. Okay, so now we get 16 equals negative 4a. And you can probably see where this is going. We're just going to balance this up by dividing each side by negative 4. And what do we get? We get 16 over negative 4 is negative 4, and that's a. Okay, so we just solved for a in our parabola.